Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, we are in the house and live with our second day of our first ever Nancy Drew Learn and Play live YouTube event. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see some familiar faces in the chat feed from yesterday. And we've got HeR Interactive team members in the chat feed today as well, answering your questions, providing some links. This, for those of you who don't know what we're doing, just a little refresher for also the people who already know what we're doing. This YouTube event, this live gameplay playthrough stream of the game and solving the mystery, is going to be a little different than our Twitch parties over on Twitch. See, now we are celebrating the educational aspects of our games. And in the past, we never really promoted that they were educational, but they always had some educational fun learning throughout the games, throughout all of them. So who here in the chat has learned like the most random stuff from playing the Nancy Drew games? Name like one thing. You don't have to go into a long explanation, but name like one thing you learned from a Nancy Drew game that you're like, in real life, I remember this because a Nancy Drew game. Hashtag Nancy Drew taught me. Hey. So, yeah, it wasn't until like recently that we've been actively promoting, hey, our games are educational as a really good feature because we were so inspired by seeing all of your guys's pictures and posts to our social media platforms, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, that you guys were playing Nancy Drew games while you are stuck at home, or while you are homeschooling at home, or while you're just killing the time. But so many people are playing the games, and we were so inspired by that, and we wanted to help promote that and encourage that, especially for homeschoolers, especially for teachers, parents, and educators. And so we are playing Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Scarlet Hand, because this is one of the many teacher recommended, I will say teacher recommended because teachers have actually, okay. If this is actually one of the games that they, as a teacher, recommend to other people or students for the topics that are incorporated into the game. And this is one of them. Let me get a little bit more comfortable here. There. And so all of these games that our teacher recommended are on sale at this time, including this game, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. The list is in the slideshow. It's also on HeR Interactive's website. If you put one of those in your cart and add the promo code LEARN20, everybody repeat after me in chat, LEARN20, 20. That is your promo code to get 50% off those games. So you can also gift a game to someone or to a friend or family member that you know. You have to have their email address, and you can gift them a game. So you can be like, hey, let's play a Nancy Drew game together. I got you a copy. I've got my copy. We're going to play at home on our own computers together, solving the mystery. And that was one of the things about my sisters and I when we were kids, that we shared one computer, but we took turns playing the games. And so, we had we limited ourselves to an hour each, taking turns going back and forth. And then when we get stuck on puzzles or not know what to do, we would ask each other, how did you get through this? So it's really awesome to have fellow Nancy Drew gamers like you guys in chat with helping each other solve the mysteries. Yes, and there's the link in chat. Thank you, Nancy Drew, of the teacher recommended games. Thank you for the promo code as well, 50% off. Yes, and Amy Meekins. Yes, hello, welcome back. Yeah, the next Nancy Drew game that we are going to live stream on YouTube for educational purposes is going to be The Deadly Device. Now, I have a few questions for you. We will be working on worksheets, just like we have for this one, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I'm going to show this to you. Just a quick question before I show you this worksheet. Is this a preferred time for these live streams for you? If it's good, let me know. If you think that there's a better time of your day, make sure you mention that time and your time zone. I want to know what your time zone is and what time of the day is best for you guys during the week for us to live stream this to you. We want to make it convenient for you guys as well. If this is part of your education, as if this is something that you make part of your homeschooling, or just something that you like to do during the day to stay busy, what is the best time? We would love to participate with you and you with us as we go through the games and what is so great about learning from these games. Now, in addition to this stream, we have a special thing going on because it's an educational thing. I'm just getting more comfortable here. We have this worksheet for Secret of the Scarlet Hand, and we're sharing the link with you on where to get that on our website. If you go to our website, go to the web page for Secret of the Scarlet Hand, scroll all the way down to the Downloads tab. The Downloads tab, and you look for the Learn and Play Worksheet PDF. I might be said in a different order. It's like Learn and Play PDF worksheet or something like that. I should know. I posted it there. But have a parent, a teacher, an older sibling, or someone else print it out for you, because if you want to participate in this worksheet, the first 2 pages are for teachers. Is anyone else a teacher or a parent of a student in the chat? Let us know. I want to know who's all here. We also are asking that question in our poll. We have a poll. If you go to on our YouTube channel here, on the community tab is where you can find the poll, because we're curious who's who in this stream. Who's watching our stream? Are you an educator, parent, a student? We'd like to know. But for the teachers, you can read through these first 2 pages here. It goes over the overview for the game, this particular game, but there's also additional subject talking points for your student or your child, such as additional content that you can follow up with after your student has played the game. There's extra stuff here that you could do with them for their education of the Maya civilization, such as some social studies stuff, ask them these questions, talk about the art history, the history of the ancient civilization, the science, and some English prompts for you to follow up with as well. Now that's on the first page for the teachers. And on the second page for teachers is the answer guide. So students, do not look at this. This is the answer guide. But it has instructions on there. And the last 2 pages, where did it go? It's right here. The last few pages, oh, I cut it out. That's why I thought there was only 4, but there's 5. This page right here that has the scissors picture on it. Teachers, and parents, you need to cut this out, this Maya numbering system. Cut out all the squares and shuffle them up so that student can put it together on this Maya number chart, putting the order of the numbers in the glyphs onto this sheet. And you can see that I started it with my first piece right here, which is this like turtle shell. It is the symbol for 0, and it's numbers 0 through 19. Now I used a glue stick. You could do that, it's optional. I even colored it with my colored pencils, but that's for this bonus activity. All the clues you need to figure this puzzle out are right up here, and it's the exact same puzzle that we are going to encounter in this game. So there's that. Now, if you haven't printed this out yet, you can just get out a piece of paper and pencil and follow along and fill out your questionnaire worksheet later, because I'm going over all of the questions, all these 10 questions in the game as we play and answering them. So I'm pretty much giving you the answers. Now, here's the thing though. If you do this with me, after our stream tomorrow, because we're going to finish the game tomorrow, after our stream, you can take a picture of your worksheet. It doesn't matter if it's incorrect or if it's correct. Take a picture of it, and use the hashtag Nancy Drew Taught Me on our Facebook page or to us at Twitter, and you will be entered for a chance to win a great prize. And we'll be picking that winner on social media later. So there's that. And then in case you aren't live here with us during the streams, it's okay. You can go back and watch like yesterday's video on demand on YouTube. Just go to our YouTube page and look for the playlist YouTube Streams. We might change that name, but that's where it's showing up. So those videos that's where our recent stream is being held at the moment. And you can rewatch yesterday's video, and you can rewatch today's video and go through the answers with me on the worksheet, or you can just play the game yourself and find the answers as well. But take a picture of this worksheet, post it to us with the hashtag, and Nancy Drew Taught Me for a chance to win a prize. Okay, I think we should get into solving the mystery. What say you? Shall we get into actually solving some mystery and solving some puzzles today? That's my glue stick. Okay, I've got some water. Let's switch to gameplay. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Boom. Excuse me, Microsoft, go away. Whoop. Sorry, I had a pop-up from Microsoft talking about safety and stuff. Speaking of safety, I hope you guys are all healthy and safe, and you're probably at home, right? I'm at home now. This is my personal office because HeR Interactive team members are all working from home. And yeah, we're working just as much as we ever have, but I get to play games with you, so that's fun. I'm really excited because it's been a while since I played this game. Let's load this. All right, so we just encountered really annoying alarms from yesterday's gameplay.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
I bumped my mouse and she talked. Okay, so there's a crime scene here. The Pakal jade carving was stolen, and in its place, broken glass and this scarlet red handprint. So, according to Nancy, we need to be a good girl, a good intern, and go talk to Joanna.
Come in. Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
What does it taste like? What does your worst nightmare taste like? Probably not good.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Did the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
That's exactly what we'll do. We're going to put our magnifying glass up right to the screen. Hey, does anyone else have a magnifying glass? Oh, I can't see your chat feed anymore. Where did it go? It got bumped out of the way. I can't see what's going on. How sad. I'll open it up right here. Okay. Because I think I own a magnifying glass. A tiny one. I do.
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority is to get a move on this insurance claim.
The insurance claim. Ooh, that means money. And we know the museum is not paying their bills.
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery in the lab.
Henrik can help you with that.
Okay, I got my chat feed. I can see you guys now. That's great. I like seeing your guys' chat feed. So if I'm like squinting like really down low right here, I'm reading your tiny print on my phone.
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
I love this music. All right, so we have this pottery shard. We should probably go talk to Henrik. Maybe he knows something about what just happened. Maybe he's got some insight. He's gone. That's suspicious. But we
I
can...
need to find another piece.
Really? Oh. Okay, I don't know where to look for that piece. I guess I'll just, you know, snoop around. There's a few areas we haven't even gone to yet. Like the shipping and receiving area. Fascinating. A box that is locked. And another one with a button combination. Oh, that kind of hurts the ears. I'm not going to fiddle with that until I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Okay. See, these are the things that we have received. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to look for anything here. This is where packages arrive. Oh, this was the former intern's box. Sunny stuff. Okay. There it is. Yes. Yes. Ah, we have a computer to play this floppy disk. Before CDs were a big thing, floppy disks held all the information. Not USBs, not CDs. Look at all these toys. Lots of toys. Alright, well, we can finish the pottery shard puzzle. I know, so many boxes. I love it. I love being able to snoop through
There.
boxes.
Now I can start putting this together.
Kid's phone, that sounds amazing. Can I have one too? I kind of want a donut. All right. How does this fit? Does it go like this? It looks like it should, right? No, does it? Oh, come on. Come on. All right, we'll start with the bottom then and work our way up. How about this? Yeah, there we go. Who likes jigsaw puzzles like this? I do. I love jigsaw puzzles. All right, now let's try the top pieces. And this one? Yeah. There we go.
That's done.
Beautiful. On a fun little turntable. Okay, I can check that off on my list of things to do. Oh, I have a note. Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission, in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify that all questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens now, do we? Be back ASAP. Thanks, Henrik. Okay, our learning and reading is going to be put to use. That's awesome. See, that's another thing I love about the Nancy Drew games, is that when you get to learn something in the game, it becomes necessary to use that information somewhere else in the game. It's like, we're not just reading a book just for the fun of it. We're reading the book to get information to solve a puzzle, or answer a question, or move on with a mystery. Let's see, okay, I did this. I did that. I still need to do this and the numbering exhibit. And we still haven't read through or looked through, all of the exhibit aisles, I should say. All right, so I'm just going to start from the beginning here. We did this first row here, both sides. Did we do this one? Okay. Honestly, I don't remember if we read this one or not, so I'm going to read it. Maya gods. Religion played an important role in Maya society. All scientific progress was impelled by the priests' need to understand and manage the sacred forces of the Maya universe. Different gods represented aspects of Maya life, from basket weaving to calendar days. Even today, little is known about the role or names of the gods represented in Maya artifacts. Oh, okay. The deities depicted in this exhibit are the rain, moon, and sun gods. Wait a minute. We might need to know this. Not quite. But we do need to listen to the audio narration because we're going to do the audio matching check.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ixchel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving. Ahau Kin represented the sun.
Ooh, that's got one. Okay, look at question 4. Look at question 4 here. Question 4 on the worksheet here says, identify these 3 Maya gods. B, Ahau Kin represented the sun god. So B is sun god. And this Maya exhibit is correct. Now, according to my map, which I don't have it open at the moment, so I'm going to take a look at. Oh, fun fact. The digital strategy guide, not the hard copy here, but the digital PDF of the strategy guide comes with every single one of our games when you purchase from HeR Interactive. So it really does help. It's a really good reference. Where's the map? Where is the map? I wanted to know what Sunny June's reference was to what this exhibit name was called. Oh dear, I seem to have lost it. You know what? It's not even in here. Yep, I'm gonna go back to my picture taking and write this down. But this exhibit here about the Maya gods. See, that's what you can do with modern day note taking. So you can use your phone to take quick pictures. There we go. There's my picture of Sunny June's notes, his scribbles. So in this exhibit, was this I? Yeah, this is the second row, which is that an I or an L? No, it's I because L is down there. Okay, this is exhibit I. Exhibit I is correct. Good. Okay.
The
Terrific.
Maya.
Oh, yeah. Go away. Maya gods. The 3 masks depict the corn god. Oh, this is the rest of them. Question 4. Here we go. Question 4. Shout them out in the chat. Shout them out. The corn god is Yum Cox. Corn. So A is corn. B is sun, because that's Ahau Kin. And the jaguar god, Zbalanque. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, Carly, how you doing? Glad to see you on the chat. Yeah, so C, question 4C, the answer is jaguar. Great, we are making... Did we do question 5 yet? Because I don't have it written down. Calendar stones. Okay, this is the official answer right here. Zolkin calendar stones used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year. Zolkin calendar is the answer to question 1. Zolkin. So that's the official solution for question 1, in case you didn't have that one before. All right.
It's locked.
Oh no. Okay, so this row, okay, yeah, we went through this row, the king's row, because we did that yesterday. Now, the last row here. Let's take a few steps forward and look here. Rituals. Okay, Maya customs. Most customs and rituals were based on religious practices and played an important part in Maya daily life. Some, such as the wearing of earrings, are considered by our culture as ordinary, while others, such as bloodletting and human sacrifice, are seen as barbaric. Many ancient Maya customs are practiced today by the indigenous people of northern Central America and southern Mexico. Ooh, stuff. Okay, ceremonial ball game. Maya ball game artifacts. Okay, so this is, which one is this in This is... Okay, so that one's G, this one's N. I'm gonna write down which exhibits these are. This is... I'm looking at N, okay. So it should be about Maya ball games. Let's listen in.
The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport. Players would propel a rubber ball through a small stone hoop using their thighs, hips, and forearms. It is believed that the players were often sacrificed after a game.
Okay, that sounds like the correct narration. All right, and this is Exhibit G. This is a funny looking mask. Okay, body shaping. Replicas of body shaping devices. The Maya used these devices to change their appearance.
The date on this slab uses the
Oh.
Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
So this needs to be about the body shaping, but currently it's talking about Tzolk'in, the calendar. All right, so now we've looked at that one. Let's look at this one here. The Maya language. The Maya writing system is the most advanced ever developed in the New World. As with Egyptian hieroglyphs, symbols, represent either sounds or concepts. Mayan is considered a distinct linguistic group, and several modern variants exist today, including Quiche, Cachiquel, and Ixel. And I think this is a question! Question 5, here we go. Quiche, Cachiquel, and Ixel are all modern variants of languages. A. Circle A for question 5. They are languages. Awesome. It looks like we still have like two more to get on our worksheet. Ooh, Maya scribes. Scribes played an important role in Maya culture, and some were elevated to prominent social positions. The Mayan writing system used logographs to represent either sounds or ideas. All right. Oh, this is Exhibit B as in boy. Okay, and it talks about scribes.
Maya scribes
Yes.
recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today.
Cool. Inkwell. Maya scribes used a variety of writing tools, inks, and inkwells. Note the logograph for ink inscribed on the plate. Question number 10, everyone. Here's the answer. We're looking for the symbol that represents ink, which is the middle one. Boom. There it is. Question 10, right there. It's the middle one. Circle that. All right. Okay, so this is the numerical notation. Okay. Bar and dot system and pictorial representations of gods.
Strange supernatural creatures,
Nope,
sometimes
that's not
called
right.
monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains. The bicephalic monster, sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
Sarah Brasher, yes. A lot of the information for the worksheet that you have is from the exhibits here. All right. So this is the grand Mayan numbers system puzzle that you also have here to solve. So if you're ready to get the answers from me, actually we can't solve this right now because in the game, we don't have all the clues just yet. You can solve it on your worksheet because all the clues are there right now, but I can't do it right now because I don't have the answers. I do know this is 0 though. So, you know what that means? We're gonna have to come back to it. Sad. However, we did listen to maybe all of the audio narrations. So we can probably solve this. And the audio narration is here. Okay, here comes a fun puzzle. All right, top left, here we go, is A. Now, A needs to be about the ham radio system because it currently is talking about the Mayan number system. So, the Mayan number system is number 7 then, because that's what it's talking about. So, where is the number system? So exhibit D needs to be 7 then. Okay, which one was talking about the ham radio? Okay, the C exhibit was talking about ham radio. This is B? No, that's D. So this must be C. C is talking about ham radio. So ham radio is 5. So A needs to be 5. Okay. Let's see, which one else needed changing? Okay, so D talks about the bicephalic monster, which is 14, and that one needs to go to exhibit C. So C needs to be 14. Okay. Okay, so G, E, F, G must be this one. Okay, so G is currently talking about body shaping, but the body shaping one needs to go to exhibit. Wait a minute. I think I took bad notes. I wrote down that. Oh, I need to cross-check my work because I wrote down G here twice. Apparently we did look at body shaping at some point. Let me just double-check. This is a tough one. This is a tough puzzle right here. And that's why it's super handy to have the strategy guide to cross-check your work. So G needs to be... Oh, I looked at the wrong one. Oops. Let me just double check. Okay, N is correct, B is correct, L is correct, F is correct, H and K, E, M, I. So the ones we need to change is O, A, G, of course. All right, so I know what those are supposed to be. All right, so we know that A has to be 5 because I already confirmed that one. So let's just go ahead and change it. Back up, back up.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world.
Yep, okay, because archaeologists and the ham radio. So that one has the Mayan number system, which goes over to D. So D needs to be changed. A, B, C. D needs to be 7 because D needs to be talking about monsters.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Okay.
D was supposed to be talking about the monsters, and it needed to be about the Mayan number system. Okay, So let's see. We got... You know, it helps if I write these in order. C needs to be 14, though. We established that. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go through these in order because B was correct. Yep. C, we changed that one to be correct. Yep. We changed D to be correct at 7. Yep. E did not need to be changed. Did it? Is that a 1? I think that's a 1. Yeah. Because it goes up. Okay, yeah, that's a 1. That is correct then. Yeah, it's still correct. E, F. F was correct, so leave it as is. According to my notes. G. Now, G is the one I'm... Oh. Here is my problem. In my actual notes, right, my note writing, I wrote G as J because it was lowercase. And I thought the lowercase J was actually a lowercase g. That's my problem. So G is actually 9. What's this one? Oh, wait. G, H. We're on H. So H was correct. We have to leave it alone. I was correct. We leave that alone. J, that's the one that I mixed up. J was supposed to be 13.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Yes! Yes. Awesome. Oh, that one's a headache. All right, I can cross that one off my list. Now, I want to go back to the hotel and read this Sunny June's floppy disk, because he might have some notes in there that are super handy. I should probably listen to my messages too, though. Did that. Great. Let's listen to our voicemail.
You have voicemail.
Ooh.
Press 0 to...
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0.
I love it when people ask us to do some investigative work, because that gives us permission to get snoopy. Anyone else like to snoop? Oh, it's...
Roswell, Jackson, and Rose. How may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Not really, but something tells me this case is going to get complicated.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
I like the voicemails too. Comment Starlight. And Paul, it's thundering really loud there in Georgia. Ooh. Sorry about that. Hope you can hear everything okay and you still have your power.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. So we've touched base with him. We should probably look at this floppy disk. Yeah, and we're gonna need to finish with the Mayan exhibit here that Henrik requested of us. Excuse me. Oh, we haven't
I
done
should
this
put in my
yet.
temple key card.
Ooh. All right, who knows the glyphs for these? Because this one we just answered on our question sheet. This is ink. And we also learned that this is black. On the temple key card, if we were looking very closely, I don't think we looked at it very closely. This one is road. Okay. Did we see? Oh wait, on the map in the lobby in the rotunda, there was a symbol for north, which was this one, which means. Oh, we got 2 more to go here. Okay, did we look at this? I think we saw this for throne, right? I think that was throne, and then this must be 19. We haven't really reviewed the numbering system just yet, but. That does look familiar. So, 19? Yes! Welcome, Amy! Awesome. Yeah, that's right there. It's a sign for road. Or path. Okay, now we were going to finish up this quiz, right? Alright, go ahead. Everybody shout out the answers to this quiz as you remember them or as you know them, because we've looked at all of the exhibits now. We should know all of the answers here. We should. Okay, Pakal ruled over which city in present-day Mexico? I know! If I can spell it correctly. What is the name of Pakal's mother? We learned this yesterday. Shout out in chat. Oh, I spelled her name wrong. Spelling does count in this quiz. Yes, Christopher's Gaming is on it. What is the name of the calendar used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year? Yes! Alright, what is the name of the supreme god in Maya mythology? I forget. We did this one already. It's Ixil, right? No! What is it? Was it, I didn't write that one down here. It's Zamna. It's Zamna, right? Zamna. Thank you. What is the name of the modern Mayan language? Well, there was like 3 of them, right? There was 3. I wonder if it'll accept the first one. Because I don't want to spell out Kakchil. Ixil is the easiest one to spell, so I'm going to try that. Yes, it accepts it. Yay! We did it. We did it. You have successfully completed the Temple Level 1 quiz. If you have already solved the other activities, you may now use your Temple keycard to descend to the next level. Victory! We are leveling up, or should I say, down. You can view your progress. Now, I'm a little confused here, because the game that we played was like roll the dice and land on top of each other and defeat each other. Was that called Bowl? Because I thought that was the name of the ball game, but it didn't really say in the exhibit what the ball game was called. Did we see that somewhere else? I haven't seen the exhibit that talks about the priest giving children their first names. Have we seen that? Do you guys remember what exhibit that was if we saw it? Alright, let's go through the other door! Yay! Ooh, are there any exhibits in here to read? Okay, honest moment. This is kind of freaky looking, this video. Getting to know Yum Samil. Rules over. Oh, this is very fast. Oh, that goes through very fast. This goes, yeah. Key features, okay. Eyeballs, ew. Tattoos, okay. Yum Samil is the death god? Was that a question on here? No. I guess not. Okay. That was a very fast video. Okay, this is that ritualistic Mayan ball game. Okay, okay. How do I get out of here? Let's play it. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so this is the shoot. This is angle. You can select low, middle, or high. And this is how much power you have. So I think we need to aim high because we're so close. Let's give it a power of... Let's try 3, just because. Not enough power. Let's try again. Okay. Power of 4, high. Yay! I'm gonna make a note of that. Level 1 is 4, high. Okay. Level 2. Are we still doing it high, or are we still doing it like medium? What if we give it a little bit more power, but only do medium? So like 5 medium. Too much. Okay. Ah, back to the beginning. Okay, back to level 1 again. So we're doing 4 high. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna do medium. Let's do like medium 3. Let's try that. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna do like medium again. What if we have to have more power just to get that distance? Let's try 5. 5 medium. Yay! Okay, last level 4, right? I still want to stick with medium or maybe low. I don't know. What should I do? Maybe do low, but with super high power. Low 6. Let's try it. Yes! Huzzah! Victory! Interesting artifacts. Eyeballs are a thing. Ooh. Alright, what is this? I don't know, but let's put this key card in and check it out. Is it the quiz? Oh! Maze game is offline. Enter in system login and then the password. I don't have that information. Okay, okay. Let's try this. Alright, let's view the progress. Okay, yeah, we still have to do... We haven't done the maze, we haven't done the quiz. Let's do the quiz! What is the name of one of the Shield Jaguar's wives? Didn't we learn this? Was this, it wasn't Lady Canali Call. Who knows the answer? I know we looked at this. I just didn't write down that information. Let's see. Wow, that's like way back in here. Oh, that's interesting. I just saw something interesting. We did read this one. Okay, it's Lady Zoc. Ah, we know this one. I was having fun with this one. Answer it in the chat. You guys know this one. Bicephalic monster. What did the Maya call a decorative woven blouse? Oh, this was the one with magical properties. It was a whipple. What is... Oh, this is the priest. Or the nobleman, right? We read that one. Okay. What is the name of the Maya matchmaker? Sunny June. Can't find the answer to this in the museum. Well, that doesn't help. The Maya matchmaker. Okay, we need the answer to that, don't we? Ah. Yes, thank you guys for your help. I see your guys' answers in the chat. So, we need a couple of bits of information to get through this. Back up to the top and down the stairs. Alright, let's head back to... I wonder... You know, we've got to talk to a lot of people. Maybe some of them will have the answer. So let's talk to Joanna first.
Need something?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
But I can't find Henrik.
I've got work to do.
Bye.
All right, you know what? Let's go talk to the other suspects because we haven't talked to them since the theft. So let's go to Taylor Sinclair's office first. Paul is correct. The name of the ball game is called Bowl, but I haven't seen that answer explicitly in the game just yet. So you can fill it out in... See, that's question 7. It's the answer for question 7, but I'm not going to fill that out until I see the answer.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
What?
Do you think it's the same person who carried out those other thefts?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
We need to follow up on those two, because they must be connected, right? So what we need to do... I'm going to get out some extra paper here. I'm running out of space for my notes. So we need to talk to Rutherford about her theft. And we need to talk to the museum in New Mexico. That's the Chaco Cultural Center? Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. That's right. So we need to call them about their theft as well.
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
What's the name of the museum in New Mexico?
The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too. I appraised some pieces for them a few years back.
Oh, interesting. Did you now?
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
A gruesome scoundrel.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground, a lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. And yeah, when it comes to classic Nancy Drew sayings, do any of you use Nancy Drew quotes in your regular speech? Do you ever say pig and a half like Taylor does? Do you ever say gruesome scoundrel like he does?
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
Don't you suggest that. How
I'd
terrible.
better get going.
Keep up the good work.
Okay, motive. Taylor, if he sold one of the artifacts he would make a lot of money. Like, a lot. So he could be in it for the money. Let's go talk to Alejandro about this. Erica, you say it's locked all the time. Yeah, a lot of people say it's locked. That's a classic Nancy Drew quote. I think I need to incorporate the new phrase, it's a pig and a half. Although I'm not quite sure what he means by that. It was difficult.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
Have you heard? The Bacall carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
You don't sound very concerned about all of this.
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going.
I'll need to alert the police so they can ask you some questions.
I have diplomatic immunity, so I do not have to answer any questions. But I will, because I have nothing to hide.
Alejandro is just being difficult.
Don't you care about the disappearance of such a rare Maya artifact?
That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pacal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
I should get back to the museum.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, there are a lot of great quotes from Shadow Ranch. Rach Red. It's locked, yes. Yeah, Paul, that's a good one too. Don't let the turkeys get you down. All right, let's go back to our hotel room and check out what's on this floppy disk. Hey, do any of you guys still have computers? Like right now, do you have computers that accept or that have a floppy disk drive and accept floppy disks? So this is a Zia disk.
I need a disc.
Goes in this one. Here we go. What? Oh, this is Sunny's, right? No. I feel like some. Oh. According to his scribbled doodle notes in his journal, he likes Cocoa Kringles. Oh, wow. He's got a few things on here. Stuff to do. Okay, let's read through this. Convomatic narrations. Okay, headphones will help. Definitely know the followings match what. Oh, this would have been handy. Hey, you guys, there's extra notes here to help with your narration. So he actually has a lot of the answers. So this, you could have saved some time. If I saw this ahead of time, I could have written this down and saved a little bit of time on that narration. That was awesome. Okay. Stuff to remember. Dots, bars, and gods. Sunny's I'd rather be counting sheep guide to the Mayan number system. All right, so these are the notes that you guys already have and helps us figure this out. Where are they? Oh, it's right here. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's not that one either. It's this one. This one right here. Huzzah, the Maya number system. 0 looks like a turtle shell, but no turtle. 1 dot equals 1, 2 dots equals 2, and so on. 1 bar is 5, so 2 bars is equal to 10. Let's see. Bars are usually vertical, up and down. Dots should be to the left of the bars. If it doesn't exactly look like it, doesn't count. Squiggles don't count. Ovals, half moons, they don't count. Okay. Some of the gods represent numbers. Okay, so this is where we had All right, one has... So which ones... Taking a look at your number tiles here. Gonna note which ones are which. So this is where you get the information, but you guys have it already on your notes. So I'm just gonna skim through so I don't have to waste your time. But this is where all the notes come from. All right, stuff to forget. System login. Yes, this is what we needed. Okay, system login is SJune. Space baby is the password. Not a very secure password because there's no characters or numbers. Oh, you finished it, Sarah? Awesome. Good for you. Yeah, I want chocolate now. Cocoa Kringles. Can't figure out the answer to the level 2 quiz question about the matchmaker, and Henrik isn't speaking to me right now. He's way too touchy about that old ham radio. So either I'm blind as a bat and can't find the exhibit that has the answer, or we just never put it in. Details. Joanna's no help on this. We'll just have to wait for a horde of visitors getting very frustrated with this question once we open the museum. I'll let Henrik deal with the trauma. Came up with a great question for level 3, but Henrik hates it. Once I get some time, I'll make an exhibit for this. Just don't know where I can get my hands on one. I wonder if Joanna will spring a trip for me to go down to Guatemala. Well, what is at level 3? I don't know what level 3 is. Okay, Sunny June is not being very helpful when it comes to the matchmaker question on level 2. Dissertation topic. Oh, is he in school? The demise of the ancient Maya. Drought, plague, or UFO? Okay, speculation here. Nothing here that's actually going to really help. Oh dear. Okay, so the most that we got out of this floppy disk is his login for the maze, but we still don't have information on the matchmaker. So what do we do now? Well, maybe we will call... Let's call Bess and George. 523-555-4468. And see if they have any tips for what I should do about hunting down the matchmaker name.
No peeking at my cards, George. Hello?
Hey, Beth, it's me, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. How's life at the museum?
Everything was going great until someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's most valuable artifacts. A jade carving of King Pakal.
A theft? When? How? Who are your suspects? Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so far, I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship. Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much trouble.
So much trouble, huh? She was being a good girl.
I don't know what to make of Alejandro Del Rio, the attaché to the Mexican consulate.
What's his connection to Beach Hill?
Right now, he's negotiating the monolith loan agreement between Mexico and the museum.
And what's your confusion? Something to do with dashing good looks, I hope.
Well, he is a little bit handsome, but he also seems very angry about all the Mexican antiquities his country has lost over the years.
How have they been lost?
They've been taken by explorers and archaeologists and smugglers. I guess the laws have only recently changed to protect Mexico's rights to its own antiquities.
Well, it sounds like he has a legitimate gripe.
Yes, but I got the feeling he would do just about anything to get an artifact returned to Mexico.
What do you mean, anything?
That's what I'm not sure of.
Well, let's hope he's just a big talker and not a bona fide vigilante.
That's a terrific question, Caitlin. You guys answer Caitlin's question if you haven't yet. Do you guys like the straightforward fact learning that we are seeing in this game, where it's just information just given to you? Or do you like the more story integrated learning games, like, for example, you step into an actual speakeasy that is involved with Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake? And I kind of like both. I just like it when information is presented to me and I get to use that information or discover something amazing because of that information. I love it when we're in the environment space that history has taken a part of, like the speakeasy in Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. That was actually used, well, not in the game, it would have been used way back in the 1930s What are your guys' favorite topics, by the way? Do you like English, history? Are you into math or science?
Ever since the theft, I haven't been able to find Henrik anywhere.
That's odd. Has anyone else seen him?
If they have, they sure aren't telling me.
Nancy, do you think he's the thief?
I can't imagine that.
Maybe he's just an accomplice. Maybe he loosened security somehow to make the thief's job easier.
It's possible, but Henrik seems to care so much about his work. Why would he want to hurt the museum?
Maybe he cares a little too much.
She's right, Nancy. I'd give him the 3rd degree if I were you. Whenever he shows up again, that is.
Taylor Sinclair and Alejandro Del Rio have both earned a place on my suspect list.
Why?
Both admitted to being in the building at the time when the alarm went off.
Did they act defensive about it?
Not really. They both act as though they have nothing to hide.
Do you think they could be working together?
Judging by Alejandro's opinion of Taylor, I highly doubt it. But then again, stranger things have happened.
Yeah, like in the 10th grade when Bess turned purple in the middle of her class presentation on greenhouse gases.
George, would you kindly put a sock in it?
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
How'd she do that?
Yeah, and how hot's the water?
It's all very vague. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she just overextended the budget a little in her effort to acquire the best artifacts for the museum, but
even if her intentions were good...
she may be feeling a little desperate to make some money back quickly.
Desperate enough to steal the Pakal carving, sell it on the black market, and collect the insurance on it too?
I know she loves the museum. Who knows what she'd do if she were afraid of losing her job?
She's a suspect.
Definitely a suspect.
Why would the thief keep leaving that awful red handprint at every crime scene?
Talk about a creepy trademark.
Oh, I'm just glad I haven't seen it. With my sensitive psyche, that type of thing is like a 10-year warranty for nightmares.
Does it have any meaning in Maya culture?
Not that I know of.
Well, somebody ought to know. You're surrounded by experts in Maya culture, for gosh sakes.
But maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe the thief just thinks it's glamorous.
Sure. I mean, who really wants anonymity after all? Thieves have to have style. Something to set them apart, right?
It's not just any old villain that gets a book deal these days.
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
Some of the logograph numbers are pretty straightforward.
The dots and bars are anyway, but those gods can be tricky.
Look carefully at the descriptions in Sunny's notes.
Bet you've never come across a guy with a removable jaw before.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
Watch out for stale cookies!
Oh, we did. We said no to the Oaxacan cookies that Taylor offered us the other day. All right, so we can solve the Maya numbering system puzzle right now. Let's set it to 7 a.m. the next day. And... ugh. I don't like that sound. And we can log into the maze puzzle. We still haven't found Henrik yet. Oh, another thing we could do is we could try to find, where did we put those phone numbers for the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center? Oh, I wrote it down right here. Do we have the phone number for Prudence, though?
Come in.
So we saw Prudence Rutherford's article in here. Did she have a phone number here to follow up with? Can we call this number? That would be hilarious if we could phone call this. I'm just gonna write that down just cause. 1-800-555-YATI. Okay, just in case. So I don't see her phone number in here. Did I miss it? Maybe someone else will... Wait, she's got a Hester. Herbert's mother, Hester. Okay, so this... What is this a symbol for? We've seen this symbol. Oh, it was right here. Any idea what the carving symbolizes? Glyph. Stands for another things. Snake, green, south. I'm gonna write that down. So Prudence's represents these. I'm just gonna write that down. Okay. So I guess maybe I can contact her through the Topeka Commission of the Arts. Where do I get that phone number? Is that available to me someplace? Oh, that just has the names. Oh wait, there's a whole bunch of phone numbers in the lab. I'm going the wrong way. We've got some phone calling to do. But we also have the numbering system to finish too. Right, let's see. Vendors. Keep it real restoration. Maybe we don't have it. Wait a minute. Wait. There was a business card over here. Was that only the... Yeah, that's the cultural center. I don't remember. Okay, thanks for the tip. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Dennis.
You have no voicemail.
Okay, no voicemail. So let's call the cultural center because we have that number right now. 5555. Okay. What? Did I do that wrong?
You have...
Did I type that wrong? Huh. Let's take a look at it again. Maybe I did type it wrong. Nope, I entered it correctly. Wonder why it's not letting me call that. Let's call Franklin Rose. Maybe he can help a little bit.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
I need to contact a woman named Prudence Rutherford. I noticed she's on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, and that they've donated money to Beach Hill. Any idea how I might track her down?
Well, you're in luck. It so happens that Prudence and I sat on the panel of judges for the Kansas Speak No Evil Mime competition for 3 years in a row. Back when I lived in Wichita. How's that for a small world?
Have any of you guys been to a mime competition? That is hilarious.
You judged a mime competition?
Indeed I did. I haven't talked to Prudence in about 10 years. But let's see if I still have her in this old dinosaur of a Rolodex. Ah, yes, here we go. Got a pen? It's area code 785-555-7279. What's this all about?
I think Ms. Rutherford had a run-in with a red-handed thief, much like the one who took the Pakal carving.
Ha! You're a real pro, Nancy. Say, why don't I call ahead and let Prudence know what's going on? That way I can say hello and she'll be expecting you.
That would be great, Mr. Rose.
Not a problem, dear.
Yeah, I think we have to use the other phone for some of these calls. So, let's solve this. All right, now using the answers and the clues from Sunny June, we are going to arrange this. All right, get out your puzzle pieces. Where's that, oh, this guy. Yeah, here we go. Him. He is number 2. So that's 1, that's 2. The doctor guy is 3. And then 4 dots, right? Do we have 4 dots? Ah, right here. 4 dots. To represent 4. That is 4, right? Yeah, that's 4. Alright, a bar is 5, so that's correct right there. And then 6 is the guy with the patch, eye patch. Yep. 7, that's correct. And then 8. Yep, because bar plus 3 equals 8. Okay, and then 9 is the other guy that isn't really... Yeah, he does not have a removable jaw. So he goes here. And then 10 is 2 bars. Yep, okay, that goes there. 2 bars for 10. 2 bars plus 1 is 11, that is correct. 2 bars plus 2 is 12. And then 13 is... Oh, 13 is the guy with the T. And then 14 is 2 bars, 4 dots. Yep. Okay.
That looks right.
Oh, yay! And the bottom row is correct. Huzzah! Huzzah. Take a quick look at that. That is the answer for your Maya numbering system puzzle activity. I don't remember if that's his voice or not, Dennis. Yeah. Alright, but that's done. We can cross that off our list. What else do we need to do? Oh, yeah, we were going to take a look at this because we got permission from Joanna. Don't know what that means. But we can take it now, so... There's that. And we can do the maze downstairs in the second level. Because we have Sunny June's password. Right here. Alright, login is sjune. Space baby. Oh, what? Oh, you can use the... Oh, this was reused. The mechanics for this was reused from the game Message in a Haunted Mansion in order to get into a laptop. Except the art here is different. I'm using my arrow keys to move about. Ooh, creepy. Do 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 do. Do. Left. Right. Let's go right. Oh, that's Pakal's death mask right there. Yeah. Awesome. I guess we won. We still have yet to find the answer to the matchmaker question, so we need to find Henrik. Henrik, oh Henrik. I guess we need to make some phone calls from our hotel room because we've got nothing else to do here. Right? Unless we can investigate the packages in here. Let's take a look at this again. Because this mentions a jade Diego de Landa ornamental carving. Unidentified glyph. There's a jade glyph here. Box number 1113. Did we see that? Is that here? Yeah, that's it, but we don't have a password for it to open it up. Oh well. Alright, so maybe we will head back to... Oh, did we check off the Mayan? Oh, wait, we didn't. Let's do that real quick. Let's check this off our list. Ta-da! We have completed this list, except for Henrik's request here on this piece of paper. Is he back? Nope, he's still missing. What should I do, everyone? What do you think I should do next? I'm gonna head back to the hotel room to make some phone calls. Oh, yeah, that is correct, Zomo. I know that's correct for Haunted Mansion, that special feature, that trick. I haven't tried it for this game. If you click M while in the maze, it gives you a map. Okay, so we were going to try calling the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
You've reached the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Oh.
The center is now closed. Regular hours are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week, except on major national holidays, when we are closed.
It's 9 a.m. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time. We got 45 minutes to waste until we can call Chaco Canyon. All right, well, let's try calling Prudence then instead. Maybe we can do that. Let's see. 7279. Oh, and then afterwards, I was gonna try calling that advertisement.
Yes? Hello?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew, calling from Washington, D.C. I'm trying to reach Prudence Rutherford, please.
Oh, yes. Franklin told me you'd be calling. Such dreadful news about Beach Hill. I will do everything in my power to help you catch those rapscallions. To think how they violated the sanctity of my domicile. Good heavens.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss. What can you tell me about the necklace?
I can't even think about it. Oh, just the very thought of my precious necklace gone, stranded, orphaned, and in the hands of some dirty stranger makes my blood boil.
Where did you purchase the necklace?
Good heavens, one does not purchase such a piece. I inherited it from my mother-in-law. But you see, the necklace means much more to me than just a handful of priceless rubies.
Did the necklace have a lot of sentimental value?
Yes, I'm afraid it did. I had the necklace restrung to include an exquisite jade carving as the centerpiece, a genuine artifact of the ancient Maya. The carving is not only one of a kind, but a Rutherford family heirloom given to me by my great-grandfather when I was just a little girl.
What does the jade piece look like?
It features a rare glyph. No one's been able to give me a precise translation, but most epigraphers have agreed that it has something to do with a snake, the color green, and the direction south. It's terribly fascinating.
Do you think the thief or thieves had any idea of what they were stealing?
Oh, they must have known. The rest of my valuables were left untouched. Frankly, I don't know whether to be grateful or insulted.
What about evidence?
The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was this positively ghoulish red handprint on the wall. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
A red handprint was left at the scene of the crime at Beach Hill, too. Ms. Rutherford, I'm almost certain that these robberies were committed by the same person.
But why? What is so special about these carvings?
Miss Rutherford, I'd like you to meet Beach Hill's epigrapher, Henrik Vanderheun. Is there any chance you could fly out to Washington for a couple of days?
I'm afraid that's out of the question. The annual Corn Growers Ball is just 3 weeks away, and I'm the head of the steering committee. Besides, this whole thing has left me so out of sorts. I'm in no condition to travel.
Oh, poor thing.
But, Miss Rutherford, surely someone else can step in for you. After all, this case is more important than a barn dance, isn't it?
For your information, the Corn Growers Ball is the largest gala event of the year in Topeka. Oh, I told Franklin I didn't want to speak to anyone, but he assured me you weren't the pushy type.
Oops.
I never should have agreed to this. Goodbye.
Oh, did I mess up? Oh no. Oh no. Can we call her back and apologize? Oh dear. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to insult.
Rutherford Estate, Prudence speaking.
Miss Rutherford, this is Nancy Drew. Please, don't hang up. I'm afraid this case has got me a little wound up, but that's no excuse for bad manners. Please forgive me. I'm just very anxious to figure out why this thief is stealing Maya carvings, and I don't have much to go on.
As I said, this robbery was a trauma for me, and I do not wish to get deeply involved in the investigation. However, the insurance company made this dreadful replica of the necklace with the idea that I would wear such a thing to public functions. Please. But I could send that to you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be wonderful. How soon could you have it here?
You have it tomorrow or the next day. My secretary will have the address of the museum. Now, if that is all you would require, young lady, I will need to attend to other pressing matters.
Thanks a million, Miss Rutherford. I won't let you down.
Call me Prudence. Oh, and Nancy, when you find the villains who did this to me, do me a favor and give them a sound thrashing.
You're coming through loud and clear. Bye.
I will call them rapscallions. Oh wait, let's try calling the advertisement from the article. Oops.
We're sorry.
Oh, nope, doesn't count. Okay. All right. What time is it now? Oh, we can call the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. Terrific, because it is now after 10 o'clock. Yay! Oh, come on. Come on. Nothing? It's not gonna go through? Maybe I have to call Chaco Canyon from the lab instead. So let's head back to Beach Hill. Pentagon, Roslyn, Metro Center, Fort Totten, Gallery Place. Do. Okay, let's try again. Henrik, are you back? No.
You have no voice.
Okay, let's try calling Chaco here. Really? Huh. Okay, well, what should I do now then? Because I can't do anything.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Okay, maybe we should talk to Joanna. Yeah, maybe we'll take a look through the garden. See, nothing suspicious. I mean, there's this that's missing a piece. We've done this. We've looked at all of these. I think you're supposed to come through this direction. No. Call Bess and... I can't call Ned. Let's go talk to Joanna then.
Come in. Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Okay.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
Excuse me. Analysis. Yay! I got permission to do that.
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay. Let's do an analysis. How do we do that? Okay. Put that in there. Close it. Krollmeister. Thank you guys. Yeah. Sneezing.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Okay. Aha!
That's it.
HGS is the chemical compound. Can I take it back? Can I have it back? Let me have it back. Thank you. Alright, HGS is... Shout it out in the chat. I know some of you remember it.
S stands for sulfur. According to this chart, HG stands for mercury. So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
And now, wait a minute. Right here. Mercuric sulfide. We should call this and see if they happen to have any information if the museum ordered this at all and find out who did. Maybe they'll be helpful. Mac BH008P. Okay.
You have not.
Okay, let's call him. 202 555 6766. Keep it real restoration. Really? Oh, well, let's go tell Joanna our findings. Hey, Joanna. Mercury sulfur.
Come in.
Yo.
Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Interesting.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Okay, maybe now we can call the distributor about the mercury sulfide. Cinnabar. Let's try it now. Any of you get so familiar with navigation through a game that you can just click so fast to get to where you want to go? Oh wait, hang on. We had trouble using the area code. Let's try it without the area code. 6766. We're just gonna do another 5. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Hi, do you sell a compound of mercury and sulfur?
Mercuric sulfide? Oh, we sure do. How much do you need? First things first. What account's this for?
Well, the account number is BH008P, but I'm not sure if we need any.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
Do you know who placed that order?
Well, the initials on the order are J.R.
J.R. Joanna Riggs.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Can you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used the top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Well, I have heard that mercury poisoning can cause hallucinations and other symptoms of psychosis.
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okay?
4 months.
And don't forget to keep it real.
Okay, let's try Choco again, but not use the area code. Maybe that was my problem. Okay, we'll not use the area code at the hotel then. I just want to make a phone call. Okay, I know I'm supposed to like snoop through here and look at stuff, but I don't remember what the prompt was for doing so.
Henrik!
Oh dear.
Amnesia? Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off that pyramid. Do you think he just fell, Nancy? Or was he pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours. Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first. George is right. She is your supervisor after all.
And they just hang up? Oh, let's try the Canyon Cultural Center one more time.
We're sorry. Your
I can't call the Cultural Center. Okay, well, you guys, actually, this is a terrific place to call it a night. What do we have on our task list here? We're supposed to talk to Joanna. Let's do that so we have a better prompt of knowing what we're supposed to do the next time we come into playing this game tomorrow.
Come in. First, the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith. The board clams up on my funding. My mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet.
We do seem to be on shaky footing, don't we?
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary, Nancy. Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles back?
I'll call right away.
You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
Voicemail, check voicemail, check the mail, and call hospital. That is our task list for tomorrow's stream.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi saboobi.
So we are going to save our game right here, everyone. Call it a night, and we will pick up where we leave off, where we left off right now. And don't forget, this game, among the other teacher recommended games, are all on sale if you use promo code LEARN20 at checkout. So, excuse me, if there is a game that you are missing or a game that you want to give as a gift to someone, all you need is their email address and you can send them a Nancy Drew game. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. I will see you tomorrow, and in case you missed any part of yesterday's or today's stream, you can rewatch the videos right here on YouTube on our channel, and make sure to subscribe and click on the little bell at the top so that you get notified right away when we are going live and when we post new videos. So thanks again for joining us tonight. Everyone, you have a terrific evening, and I will see you tomorrow when we finish solving the mystery secret of the Scarlet Hand. All right, have a good night. Bye.